Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell. The video that you are about to watch, or I should say listen to, I deleted this from a video that I posted way back, back in April of this year. I didn't think that it fit the rest of the video very well, so I decided to delete this portion from that video. But after thinking about it, I've been thinking that this would make a great podcast, where you can listen to what I'm talking about, and you don't really have to watch the video. You can go about during your chores or whatever else you're doing around the house or your apartment, and it's something that you can listen to while you're doing something else. So, you guys let me know what you think about this type of a video. Should I do more videos like this where you don't have to sit and watch the video, you can just listen to it? Would you like me to do more videos like this? And I can have like a podcast playlist. I can do a video like this from time to time. And yeah, I think I think this would be very successful, this type of a video. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. This podcast is mainly about me going off on, people regurgitating. They're showing, everyone seems to show the exact same modern games on their channels. And I'm so sick and tired of it. It's like everyone is regurgitating what they're seeing on other people's channels. What, don't you have a brain? Can't you think for yourself? Don't you have your favorite game that you'd like to show? And also I talk about how stupid benchmarking is. Nobody gives a fuck about stupid benchmarking. Not really. Most people cannot relate to benchmarks. We can't. If you want to truly show what your computer is capable of or what your graphics card is capable of, show it in the form of software running on your computer. People can relate to that. They can relate to a game that you're playing, and they could see how smooth the game runs or does not run. They can see this and understand this far better than your stupid benchmarks. Okay? So stop wasting my time. Stop wasting your viewers' time with these stupid benchmarks. Knock it off with the benchmarks. Okay? People don't care about your stupid benchmarks. In general, your viewers do not care. Benchmarks is not a very good way to show people how well your system is running or not running. You need to instead show games that people can relate to. Maybe you can show in the upper left-hand corner or right-hand corner the frames per second. Tell them what your settings are as far as your resolution, the audio settings, your graphics settings. People can relate to this. And then they see you playing the game in your video, and they can relate to that. People cannot relate to stupid benchmarks. Okay, so just don't do it. And there are other games besides Crysis and Far Cry and Fear and Half-Life 2 and Doom 3. There's other games besides these games that all of you seem to show on your channel. When you're trying to show how well your computer is running or how well a graphics card runs in 2024 or 2025 or whatever. Stop it. There's other games besides these games, and for your information, these games suck. They do. They suck. So stop it. Knock it off. Okay? Anyway, let's get going with my first podcast here. This is from April. This video was recorded in April of 2025. That's April of this year. on showing, doing complete gameplay throughs of the really good games, not the stupid games that most of you people that do these kind of videos, you all show basically the same crappy PC games, like you're regurgitating what you see other people on YouTube showing. Like, I get so sick and tired of hearing about Crysis. You know, fuck Crysis. That game sucks. Yes, you heard that right. Crysis sucks. And don't even get me started on Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Those games really fucking suck. And yet, most of you dumbasses think Half-Life, oh, that's the cream of the crop, don't you know? Or Half-Life 2? No. Those games suck. They fucking suck. And like Fear, you know, that game sucks. Most of today's modern games, I say at least 90% of today's modern games, they suck. Why do you think so many people are building Windows XP computers and Windows 98 computers and DOS computers? Because the older games are a lot better. The new games, they suck. That's right. They suck. You heard it from me. So no, I will not be showing Half-Life 2 and Fear and Crysis and all those other stupid goddamn games. No, I will not be showing those games. I'll be showing the good games. Okay? The games that you dumbasses should be showing. Like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Okay? Painkiller. Serious Sam First Encounter. Serious Sam Second Encounter. Serious Sam 2. You know, GZ Doom. Okay? Oh, that's another game. Doom 3 sucks. This is the Doom Master telling you this. Someone that's been playing Doom since it first came out in 1993. So if I tell you that Doom 3 sucks, take my word for it. Okay? I create add-on maps for GZ Doom and Doom. And my maps are some of the best maps in the entire world for that game. So yeah, take it from me. Take it from the Doom Master. I know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to Doom. What the fuck? Okay, oh, get in there. Get in there. Is this one in there? So we'll make sure. Oh, that's why I was having a hard time with it. Because it's not in there, you dumbass. Yeah, it's not in there, you dumbass. Mr. Campbell, get it right. Don't fuck up. Don't make me bitch slap your ass. Get it right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to be showing all those stupid games that most of you seem to regurgitate. Like, what was the other one? Borderlands, or those stupid games that you like to show? I think Netflix did a goddamn video on it. I can't even remember the damn name. I have those games. Oh yeah, I got those games. I have those games. I have Half-Life, Half-Life 2, I have the expansions, I got Fear, I have Crysis, I have all those stupid games. I found them at the Goodwill for like $5 a piece, so I decided to go ahead and buy them. I mean, you people seem to think they're great. I loaded them up and said, God damn, these games suck. They fucking suck. But you people think, oh, goddamn, they're the cream of the crop. No, they're not. They suck. I'm going to show you the really good games that don't suck. Okay, now I know why I was having a hard time putting this in. Now I know why. I'm always happy when I solve the problem. I was wondering why I couldn't finger tighten these. Because with these big damn thumb screws here, you should be able to finger tighten these with no problem. Now I know why. Because it didn't go in here right. right in here. Oh, come on, don't fucking do that. Sometimes I don't like this hinge crap. Yeah, sometimes... What the fuck? Oh. Okay, is it in there now? God damn, man. Is it in there now, you fuck? Now it's in there. But yeah, I plan on doing complete playthroughs like Painkiller. I have all 5 of the Painkillers. I have Painkiller, the original game. I have all 4 of the expansions to Painkiller. And I'm going to be doing complete playthroughs of the entire Painkiller, series. I'm also going to be doing a complete playthrough of Serious Sam First Encounter. Now that's a shoot 'em up there. Serious Sam, I compare all... Okay, there's 2 first-person shooter games that I compare all other games to. And that's Doom, mainly Doom 2 and GZ Doom, and Painkiller. Painkiller is one of them. And Serious Sam. Well, Serious Sam. Doom and Serious Sam are the 2 first-person shooter games that I compare all other first-person shooter games to. And that's how I know that most of today's first-person shooter games, they suck. That's right. They're not as action-packed as Serious Sam or GZ Doom. Most of you young punks today, trust me, if you played Serious Sam, you're used to playing like all these stupid, World War II games, shoot 'em ups and goddamn modern warfare and all that stupid shit, right? Oh, I want to see you guys play Serious Sam in the serious difficulty setting. I want front row. I pay for front row seating for that shit, because trust me, I'd be cooking me up some popcorn. I'd be laughing my head off. Because Serious Sam will rape your ass, trust me. Not only will those monsters kill you, they will butt fuck you, then they'll skull fuck you. Trust me. Ain't no fucking way you're playing Serious Sam. No. You'll have to play it on, oh, please, Daddy, don't hurt me too much, skill level. Because trust me, if you play it on serious level, that game gets serious real quick. It'll seriously whoop your ass. That's right. Don't even get me started on fucking Crisis. Crisis sucks. So does all those other games that you people regurgitate. Every goddamn one of you show the exact same fucking games. And here's another thing. Here's another thing I have to get off my chest. Nobody gives a fuck about your benchmarking. That benchmarking bullshit don't prove shit. It don't. What we want to see, and what I'm going to show on my channel, is we want to see how the different games play. That's what we want to see. And here's another thing for you dumbasses to think about. Most computer games, especially the older ones, do not require 60 frames per second. But this seems to be the only thing that's on your dumbass brains. Oh, well, we gotta reach the sweet spot of 60 frames per second. No, you don't, you dumbass. Most games are run just fine on 30 frames per second. Yes, you heard that right, and I'm going to prove it. Okay? Here's another thing to put in your fucking pipe and smoke. Did you know that the video standard for today in 2025 is still, listen to this now, I know what I'm talking about, it's still 720p and 1080p. Yes, it is, you dumbasses. If you don't believe me, most of your TV shows and your movies on your streaming services, like Netflix and Amazon Prime and all these other streaming services, okay? If you notice, there's still 720p and 1080p. Okay, they have to be upscaled to 2K or 4K. So all you dumbasses that went out there and bought 2K monitors and 4K monitors because of your ego, you're a dumbass. Because the games and the software do not require 2K or a 4K monitor. They will run just fine on a 720p or a 1080p monitor. In fact, for the Windows XP time period, you want a 5:4 aspect ratio monitor, which is a 16-inch, 17-inch, 18-inch, or, I think it started at 16. A 16-inch, 17-inch, 18-inch, 19-inch, and the rarer 20-inch diagonal monitors. They're 5:4 aspect ratio with a screen resolution of 1280 by 1024. Okay? And at this resolution, the games are run silky fucking smooth at only 30 frames per second, you dumbasses. But no, you choose the wrong monitor. You're choosing this 60 frames per second and these 2K monitors. Let's see if they run on a 2K monitor or 4K monitor, and then you wonder why your games are running like shit. Even with a powerful 3000 series graphics card or 4000 or heaven forbid 5000 series graphics card, you're wondering why your gaming performance sucks because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And yet you're making these YouTube channels showing other people how to do what you're doing wrong. And a lot of you just love hearing the sound of your own stupid voice. Oh yeah, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Well, let's see if these old computers will run, how they run in 2025. Why in the hell do you make videos like that? Of course they're going to run like shit in 2025. You dumbasses. So why even make videos like that? Okay? What, just to make videos? Just to post new content on your channel? No. When I post content on my channel, it's going to be a good video. It's going to be informative. People are actually going to learn something. And that's why if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you should. You should actually unsubscribe to these other dumbasses' channels and subscribe to my channel. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. If you're building yourself a Windows XP computer, you want to get yourself a good quality 5:4 aspect ratio monitor. Yes, 5:4 aspect ratio. Remember what I've often said in my videos. The software that you plan to run determines the monitor and the hardware that you use, not your stupid ego. But for many of you stupid dumbasses, you allowed your ego to decide which monitor you get and the hardware that you use to run your games. Then you wonder why your games are running like shit. And you're not getting anywhere near that sweet spot of 60 frames per second. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're trying to run these older games on a 2K monitor, on a 4K monitor. Get fucking real. Okay? Take it from me, someone that has been building computers and working with computers since 1981. I built my first PCs way back in the early 80s. They were based on Intel's 8088 processor, which is an 8-bit Intel processor. That's how long I've been building PCs and how long I have been working with computers. And if you look behind me on my studio here, you'll see all kinds of vintage computers. And I know everything there is to know about each and every one of those computers. Especially my beloved Amiga 2000. Oh yeah. Can you dumbasses say the same thing? YouTube channel out of his garage and sharing. You have decided to share my knowledge and my experiences with the whole world before I die, because I don't want to take this knowledge and these experiences with me to the grave. Okay, so I'm not doing. I didn't create this channel to make money. I created this channel for you guys, to actually teach you about computers and show you how to do things when it comes to building computers. That's why I created this channel. And that's why it is one of the best channels on YouTube when it comes to this subject matter. When it comes to retro computing, retro video gaming, building PCs and things like this, The Hans Campbell Show is one of the best channels on YouTube. I'm not bragging, not tooting my own horn, I'm just stating a fact. Stating a fact. Okay? So my recommendation is you unsubscribe from these other dumbass channels and you subscribe to my channel. I think you'll have a lot of fun. I think you'll be so happy that you did. Trust me. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. Okay? And your games, your computer will work really well if you listen to my tutelage, my instructions. You'll build yourself a really nice Windows XP computer. And later on this year, I'm going to be building a custom Windows 7 64-bit computer for the newer games, because I know a lot of you, you do like to play the newer games. So I'm going to show you how to build a computer and how to set up your computer so that the newer games run beautifully. And no, you don't need a 2K monitor. You do not need a 4K monitor. That's the other thing. Unless you're the only thing that the 4K monitor is really good for is for watching movies, But even then, okay, let's take a look at the different versions of HD. Okay, the old standard of HD, which is high definition, is 480p. Yes, you heard 480p. And that is like the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, DVD. That's actually the DVD resolution is 480p. Oh yeah. A lot of people think it's 720p, but no, it's not. 720p is the next level of HD, or high definition. Okay, and now the standard for HD, or high definition, is 1080p, believe it or not. That's the standard. That's today's standard for the internet, for a lot of your streaming services, and a lot of your games. 720p and 1080p. You do not really need a 2K monitor or a 4K monitor. Those will not become standard for at least another 5 years minimum. They're not standard yet. Okay? And here's something else that you need to understand. A lot of you people are recording your videos for your YouTube channel at 60 frames per second. Don't do it. Unless you don't want at least half the people around the world to not watch your videos. Because at 60 frames per second, your videos will stutter, it will freeze, it will lag on at least half the people's computers around the world. So if you want people to actually watch your videos on your YouTube channel, always record your videos in 29.97 frames per second, or 30 frames per second. There's a difference between frames per second on a video and frames per second on a computer game. Do not get them mixed up. They are not the same thing. Okay? So just because you might need 60 frames per second on your game, your PC game, does not mean that your video should also be 60 frames per second. But no, it should be 30 frames per second, not 60 frames per second. And also your videos should be 1080p, not 4K. Again, a lot of you dumbasses are allowing your ego, yes, ego, your stupid ego, to determine the bit rate of your videos and the resolution of your videos instead of what your audience, what they can view, what is best for your audience. That's another reason why my channel is one of the top channels on YouTube when it comes to this subject matter. Because I record my videos in 30 frames per second. So that people all over the world can watch my videos. With no stuttering, no hiccups, no lag, runs beautifully because they're at 30 frames per second. Okay? And I don't do 4K. I do your standard, 1080p, because that is the video standard right now. 2K and 4K are not the video standard. And that's something that you egotistical maniacs need to realize. You need to get a 1080p monitor if you don't already have one. Okay? Now the industry keeps wanting to push you toward 2K for your gaming monitor and 4K for your Netflix and your streaming monitor, right? No, don't do that. Don't allow the industry to dictate what you buy. Buy what you need. What you actually need, what you're going to use. And believe it or not, I would highly recommend that you get a 720p monitor. Yes, you heard that right. Because content that was done in 720p does not look good on a 1080p monitor or greater. And I'm going to prove that in a later episode here on the Hans Campbell Show. I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you how a 720p monitor will actually look better than a 2K or a 4K monitor. I'm going to show you the difference. I'll prove that to you. And the same thing with a 1080p monitor. Content that is designed for a 1080p monitor will blow the doors off a 2K monitor and a 4K monitor. When viewed, the same content viewed on those three different monitors. The 1080p will blow the doors off a 2K and a 4K monitor. Something you need to understand. Okay? So why buy these 2K monitors? What, for ego? Why buy these 4K TVs? What, for ego? No, you want to get yourself a 1080p monitor or a 1080p TV. Because that is still the video standard for today in 2025. Only a dumbass buys a 2K gaming monitor or a 4K, TV monitor or TV. Only a dumbass buys those TVs. And I will tell you that to your face because I know what I'm talking about. And when a person knows what they're talking about and they're not full of shit, they're bold as a lion like I am. Okay? I know what the hell I'm talking about.